Inside the Huddle November with Executive Director of Football Manitoba, Bill Johnson. Bill, thank you for joining me and spending a couple minutes talking about the best sport right now in the Canadian sport. Playoffs all around.
Yeah, great time of year.
Great time of year. We talked about the crunches. We talked about the finals for some of the divisions on Monday when we met last week. We still have high school football. Yeah. A couple weeks delayed because of the infamous storm of October.
Yeah.
We got some games happening right now this week.
Yeah, we have semifinals happening all over the place. I know the JV league is just wrapping up now. They had one of their bowl games last night, and they'll be finishing up this week, and then semifinals through the weekend, and then bowl games all through next week, right up until the 16th of November.
Now, it's not normally that late for high school football, right?
Yeah, we're about a week and a half behind, just because of. Well, I guess when the storm pushed things back, then stadium availability and things, they play a lot of their games at IGF, so yeah. It's tough to get in that place.
We still have some pretty big names: Vincent Massey, St. Paul, Steinbach, just to name a few that'll be playing this weekend in some of those semifinals. And we also have some B-side finals happening this weekend too, right? Is that part of the program that we have? How does that work when you go from the A side to the B side? Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, it's I guess it gives teams a double opportunity. I'm not sure exactly the playoff format. The playoff bracket is so complicated to look at. There's so many high school teams. It's great. There's great games happening all over the place because of the formatting they use. So it's for much smarter people than me to develop that schedule.
And it's great because it's exciting to see so many players still playing in November.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about, let's get called outside. I got to change the football gear for hockey gear or something or indoor sports. Not these kids. They're ready to tackle. They're ready to hit hard. And we both know that those hits hurt a little more when it's -5 outside.
Yeah, it's hard to pick yourself up.
So if you want to check out the schedule, the Winnipeg High School Football League, WHSAFL.ca. They have the bracket, they have the players, they have the standings, they've got where the games are going to be held and what time. So
that's right.
Do check that out for the most and updated forms, especially after this weekend, because the semifinals be done, the B-side finals be done.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, November 16th, it's going to get crazy.
There's a bunch of games at IGF that day. It'll be a big day.
Bowl games don't exist just on college Saturdays. They exist November 16th as well.
Right.
Canadians, the CTV, and the Avenants, just to mention the three of them. And there's many more happening that weekend. So that'll be lots of fun for the high schoolers, and looking forward to seeing some champions crowned. Maybe some new ones.
Maybe.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about this winter flag football and how amazing this program is. How excited are you to see that this now got to this big and to get the volunteers and the help throughout the entire program?
Yeah, it's very cool, actually. We're at capacity again, second year in a row, so we're about 25% over where we were last year. And the hard time we have is finding field time. Everything we've booked is full, and it's going to be great. Games start on Saturday, and I would encourage people to come and check it out, starting at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon at the Recplex U of W.
So it's all the games at the Recplex U of W.
Yeah.
Beautiful facility there. Mums and dads, nice and warm.
Yeah.
There's parkade down underneath you can probably park into.
People leave their coats in their cars and come up and play some football. And
there you go. It's almost like the place that Jerry Jones built in Arlington, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same.
Same architect, I think.
There we go. Right on. So it wasn't too far off. So that's complete 400 participants for this program. Now, you said it also happens in the spring as well.
Yeah.
So if you didn't have a chance to register your son or daughter for this beginning, or you yourself wanted to get involved, you have that opportunity in the spring.
Yeah, our spring league registration will open up in January. And the spring league it's huge. We played outdoors. We played at fields all across the city, and it'll be close to 1,500 kids playing in that league. So it's really cool.
That's excellent news. Good. The weekend, Sunday, November 10th. Are you going to be sitting watching NFL or CFL?
I got to watch CFL. My Bombers are playing.
I know. Our Bombers are playing. It's going to be a rough and tumble one out in Commonwealth. Is that what they call it? No, not Commonwealth. Saddle McMahon Stadium in Calgary. My apologies. I get them mixed up. Two Alberta teams. You think we have a shot?
I like the chances. The Bombers going into Calgary, I think the Bombers have set themselves up to be a playoff-style team. Hard-running team, Andrew Harris, I love the guy, and I think they're going to do well.
I think they will, too. I think it's going to be a fun game, and that infamous X factor of Mr. Caleros, the fact that he has Calgary's number should be interesting.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's been since 90.
He's beat them a few times in a row, so hopefully it carries on.
Bill, I want to thank you very much for the time and really appreciate us keeping involved and knowing what's going on here in the football world here in Winnipeg. It's getting colder outside, but you know what? That just means we play indoors and we keep having fun with the boys and girls.
That's right.
Bill Johnson, Executive Director, Football Manitoba, Inside the Huddle on ASTV. Excellent.